I want to tell people that there is an alternative to believing in gravity. Forget all the stereotypes that you have to shrink just because you age. You can look after yourself with the CANTIENICA method. CANTIENICA Body in Evolution is all about creating new habits, changing the way you use your body in everyday life. I was 1.61 m. Now I'm 1.65 m. So the main topic is the erection of the spine. What do we mean with straight spine? It's not entirely correct because what's really straight is the spinal cord. I was in journalism and chief editor of women's magazines and fashion magazines. So I created a great style in hiding my scoliosis. You can see here on older photos, my head always goes to the right with the sternocleidomastoid much more dominant than on the left and the right shoulder always being up. When I was 6 years old, I was diagnosed scoliosis. And at that time, scoliosis was not to be cured. I was about 16 and it was some farmer festivity. No. My elder sister got married. And you can really see the posture. I was not allowed to go for training when others were on the playing ground or climbing trees. So I was never a child, I was never young. I grew up and with 27 they wanted to replace jaw joint, hip joint, and they wanted to stiffen my spine. If I had done that at that time, I'm sure I would be in a wheelchair now. I tried every method, every fitness system, every therapeutic system, and nothing helped. Being in pain all the time. So I thought, what if I change? And instead of telling my body what's good for it, I asked my body, what do you want? And that's what really changed my life. My spine needs stories to hold the height together. And I found one and only and true pelvic floor. It's called Levatorani. Das ist ein weibliches Becken. Discovering the pelvic floor changed my life. I'm 69 now. I do the split in all directions. I got rid of pain, I got full mobility. Being a storyteller as a journalist, I had to write a book. And that first book, called Tiger Feeling, the sensual pelvic floor training, sold over 500,000 copies in German-speaking countries within no time.
Hallo, ich bin Benita Cantieni. Das Beckenbodentraining kann auch Ihr Leben verändern.
That was lovely. I loved the success. So next, physiotherapists and midwives knocking at the door and telling me, Benita, we want to learn this. So that's how I got the idea to become a CANTIENICA teacher. Oh, Rosina, hi.
Hi.
Look forward to working with you. And I have a plan. You stand on the board.
Okay.
The toes should be even here. And lower leg. Good. And then I put my hand on your ZW. Try to pull them up. Try to pull the pelvis. Great job. Good. Can you feel the vibration? Great. der Horneckstraße 9. The very first studio in 1993. And I still have clients coming to my classes who joined here in November 93.
Das gibt mir eine gewisse Ruhe und auch ein Selbstvertrauen. Und das hilft mir extrem für die ganze Schwangerschaft und die Vorbereitung auf die Geburt. Es gibt mir Selbstvertrauen natürlich auch.
Ich gehe momentan so 2, 3, manchmal 4-mal pro Woche ins Training. Und ich könnte also nicht mehr ohne CANTIENICA leben.
Wenn ich hier rausgehe aus dem Studio nach dem Training, steige ich auf meinen Motorroller. Ich sitze anders, ich gehe anders.
Ich habe das Studio hier in Berlin 2006 eröffnet.
Erst war es ein ganz normales Gymnastikstudio. Ich bin auch Gymnastiklehrerin. Und jetzt ist es ein CANTIENICA-Studio seit 2002.
Es ist etwas, das mich jetzt schon 20 Jahre begleitet und ich immer noch fasziniert bin.
Es wird auch deshalb einfach nie langweilig, weil jeder Körper braucht eine Berührung an anderer Stelle. Wenn Menschen mit wirklich Schmerzen und Beschwerden kommen, dass das manchmal in ganz kurzer Zeit einfach weg ist.
Schon seit 18 Jahren unterrichte ich zum Beispiel und hätte ich nicht immer wieder diese neuen Entdeckungen in meinem Körper, ich hätte schon längst was anderes gemacht. Und wer Freude daran hat, mit den Menschen weiterzugehen, ist hier am richtigen Ort.
For me, it was always clear this is something I want to pass on. CANTIENICA method is officially certified as professional further education. Wir freuen uns auf deine Aktion, Tamara. Viel Glück, die Klasse gehört dir.
Dankeschön, super.
In level 1, there is an exam and all the other levels will build up on that one graduation. You will learn above all about your strengths because we believe in enhancing one's own strengths. And as I went along with discovering my body, working with more and more people, learning more and more, the method evolved. By working from the absolute core musculature, I realized I could adjust everything. CANTIENICA method is divided in several levels. Level 1 is a power program for people of all ages and fitness degrees, and a very special, very sophisticated pelvic floor work. At the same time, you know how to coach people with instruction, demonstration, and with your hands. Second level is a back program, how to teach people to look after their spine, get pain-free even after herniated discs, lumbago, or other ailments. And that's already very refined, where you show people how they can move their vertebrae individually, how they can look after their joints, the hips. Cool. Richtig cool. Level 3 is divided in two parts. Part 1 is about the beauty of the head and the face. You learn how to prevent your face from making wrinkles. You learn that certain gesture and grimace make features grow old, and others keep you looking fresh and young. Part 2 is about motion, movement. You learn how to walk, how to dance, how to jog in grace, ease and lightness. Level 4 enhances all other levels with special tools like gymnastic balls, bars, bands, balloons, and other tools, making each and every Cantienica lesson a challenge. And lovely thing is that you really help people to find their best body, to find their best form. Cantienica Body in Evolution is about creating new habits. I train twice a week, strictly Sunday and Wednesday. You can choose now, this very moment, how you want to grow old. Being close to 70, my body feels younger than it did when I was 15. Take your health into your own hands. That's the ultimate ticket to freedom.